if our health became the basis for judging every public space, every building, every workplace, and every home? What if we always asked, how healthy is this place?
There's no such thing as a neutral place. What we build either promotes or erodes our health. We need to become better critics so we can identify the elements that make a place healthy. In order to become better critics, we need to know what to look for.
So let's begin this exercise in sharpening our awareness by looking at some examples with a critical eye. Some places overflow with life, energy, and healthy social interaction. There is a feeling of optimism and abundance that has the power to raise our spirits. At the other end of the health spectrum, we see places that make us feel dis-ease. We may feel isolated, alienated from the community, unsafe, even depressed. Seeing how a place makes us feel is more than a matter of architectural style or personal taste. Here are 5 vital signs to look for that make up a healthy built environment. We will explore each sign with examples of salutogenic, health-creating places. Salutogenesis offers a way to get off the medical superhighway of chronic disease and depression.
Today we're surrounded by negative health anxieties and a culture of ailments. In the United States, for example, it's estimated that more than $750 billion are spent annually on unnecessary treatment. If we can get off this medical superhighway, we can begin to understand the impact of what we build, our physical environment. Turning things around will require change from being fixated on negative health and the study of disease known as pathology, to focus on conditions that cause health, known as salutogenesis. The fact that few people have ever heard the term salutogenics, while pathogenics is more common, tells us a lot about our traditional focus of our society. Salutogenic places are the opposite of pathogenic places. It's a big term for a simple idea. Understanding what kind of environments make us better. Humanized places that give the whole community the energy and the motivation to lead healthier lives.
I think most people have an experience of being in a place that makes them feel good or a place that makes them feel bad, and I think the key to improving our spaces, public spaces or private spaces, is understanding what does make a place feel good. What are the different elements that come together to create that kind of experience?
For answers to some of our most persistent chronic disease problems, we need to look outside the field of medicine, paying closer attention to the vital signs of our habitat. The first vital sign is variety. Does the place generate interesting activities and promote a sense of discovery? Does it tell stories about people as individuals? Is it a place that reveals a sense of humor? A place that encourages creative talents? Or is it monotonous and devoid of any personality? Would it attract a character like the violin monster of Ann Arbor, Michigan? This so-called lifestyle center has been designed to discourage any signs of creative life. Deep, dark entrance arcades guarantee a low score on this barometer of healthy places. The second ingredient that makes a place healthy is vitality. Does a setting make us feel energetic? Does it attract social activities, or does it discourage people from stopping?
I think that boring and unfriendly places affect our state of mind, and we should be more aware of our surroundings and about the places that are created.
Creating lively places doesn't necessarily require a big budget or long period of time to implement. Pop-up experiments such as these social and athletic settings can occupy a street temporarily, then be evaluated. Vibrant, healthy workplaces draw people together for various activities and provide the opportunity to bring a range of talents to work.
Until we were in a space that I consider very healthy, you don't really realize some of the constraints of an unhealthy workspace, or how it affects your mood, your ability to produce, your efficiency, your effectiveness. And so I feel like the last 2 months have been probably our most efficient and most effective. And fun.
In this building, we have a great historical wall. It really gives you a sense of where the buildings come from and where it's going to.
This boardroom is designed to encourage healthy interaction and reflects the way business really happens in such a setting. People feel free to move in and out of this space, working together in small clusters or in a larger group. There are no rigid boundaries that restrict participation at various times during the working sessions. The third vital element is the presence of nature. We feel better and less anxious when we can see living and growing things, water and natural materials. The absence of these elements has been called nature deficit disorder. But what are the positive salutogenic effects of nature? Nature helps us cope with the stress of excessive noise, information overload, and other realities of life in the city.
It's a matter of really paying attention to the spaces and places as they are now, and also as something we would like to imagine them to be, and not to sort of give up or give in to what is given to us, but really demand something that can be inspiring to us.
An example of rising expectations can be seen in the changing role of our public parks. In the past, urban parks were typically formal places built around historic statues, keep off the grass signs, and limited, uncomfortable seating. Today's parks inspire all kinds of activities, ranging from active play to relaxing on lounge seating. The best parks foster social interaction between people of diverse income levels and backgrounds, as well as offering places for rest and tranquility. Some parks provide opportunities for people to express their local identity and show that they care about their community. By contrast, low expectations for our urban environment are evident in these examples of visual pollution and frenzied, nervous design. The beige Army barracks type housing development shown on the left is new construction in an urban location. What if we were to hold this developer to a higher, healthier standard? What if we asked, in terms of the vital signs of variety, vitality, authenticity, nature, and legacy, how healthy is this housing? The fourth vital sign is authenticity. These are places with roots in the community that reflect the values and aspirations of the people who live and work here. Authentic places can be new or old. How healthy is this place? A fake village square on steroids does not reflect local style or human scale. The walkways are antisocial. The upper half of these big box stores gives us an empty feeling with phony windows located where no one lives or works. Real places are occupied by real people and reflect the real variety that happens when different individuals are part of the mix. Real, authentic places can grow and adapt over time. Real places attract people who care about their community and have a personal stake in its future. The fifth vital sign is legacy. Today we're still in the process of changing from a society dominated by assembly line conformity and predictability to a brain-powered economy. During the assembly line economy, medicine was focused on curing and preventing disease. This was a vision of the future during the heyday of assembly lines. Now we need to ask, how healthy is this place? While our machines may rust out, our brains need to be nurtured. Legacy places stand the test of time. Well-designed, healthy, beloved places rarely become landfill. They actively contribute to the long-term health of the environment. These structures make use of natural systems to generate healthier water, air, and land use. Concern for legacy includes safe mobility for all ages. This community doesn't seem to care about the health of pedestrians of any age crossing this busy street.
A great street has a lot of points of activity to draw people at different times of the day. It's designed at a pedestrian scale. It's a great place, is attractive to all the senses, and there are points where people can stop and rest. A great street provides opportunities for social connection and gathering. A great street, it has its own identity.
Salutogenic places result when we expect more from ourselves, from our environment, and from our politicians. Causing Health is a campaign that is built on helping others develop a critical eye and always asking, how healthy is this place?